Hi, and welcome back to the Up Content Help Center. In this video, we're going to be going over what exactly a filter view is and why they are important to the way you see content within the Up Content platform. Filter views and Up Content are going to make your life a whole heck of a lot easier whenever it comes to applying filters to topics and collections that are spread throughout the platform. Within Up Content, you're able to determine exactly the filters that you would like to see applied to each of those areas in the platform. Filter views are going to definitely make your life a little bit easier as well because you're able to set a list of preferred or excluded publishers once and apply it across all topics, collections, power-ups, galleries, etc. You're going to have the ability to share filtration with other members of your team. You're going to be able to update a filter in one location, which will then update that same filter in every other location it's being used. And you're also able to visually see and interact with filters that are being applied for automated filtration. Looking at the platform here, I have a filter view applied here, and we can kind of dive deeper into the different filters themselves. The first filter we're going to focus on is going to be the content type. Under content type, you have all news and blogs. All encompasses news and blogs. News will be more so based on objective pieces, and then blogs will be subjective and more opinion pieces. There's also the sort by feature. You have relevance, recency, shareability, and influence in topics. And then in collections, as well as most other places within Up Content, you're going to have added, as well as recency, shareability, influence, and updated. So going over them one by one here, the sort by in topics, relevance is going to say that the article here matches most of my search criteria. Recency is going to take all of that bias out and it's going to say this one matches our search criteria and is published the most recently. Shareability is a proprietary score that we assign content based on its propensity to be shared. So articles that list, more bullet points, articles that are shorter that don't necessarily read like a novel will rank higher in shareability. Influence is going to be a measure of an article's ability to drive other content to reference it. We measure influence by defining a network of all the links in your result set. These measures help Up Content determine which articles are the center of a particular conversation, helping you find the sources that are leading the discussion. Now, if we're looking at solely collections, where we have the additional of added and updated, no more relevance is here since we are already curating the content. Added is going to rank them based upon how recently the article itself was added to this collection. And updated will be ranking it not only on added, but if you star the article, if you change anything about the article, whether it's the image, the title, the publisher, the published date, the abstract, that will then push it to the front of the line because that would be the most recently updated article. You also have the ability to sort by published date. So you're able to go up to 365 days and down to the last day. A topic's default published since date will be 60 days, while collection will be set to forever. If you'd like to see more recent content or content from a wider range, you can do so by selecting from one of our preset options or by entering your own date range right here. And then undated suggestions is going to allow articles from publishers that did not provide Up Content with a verified publish date to appear. There are a number of reasons why a publisher may choose not to provide a date, so we recommend checking these out as well. Even if no date is provided, your articles will still be filtered based upon the time period you select. You're able to filter by source, so we can see all these different sources here. So let's say I wanted the Pittsburgh Tribune Review, NHL.com, and USA Today. You can go ahead and check all the three of those, and then you're only going to see articles that are from those publishers. You also have the ability to now select include new sources, where whenever a new article is being found that matches your topic search, it will then appear here, even if it's not from USA Today, Pittsburgh Tribune Review, or NHL.com. There's the show filter. The show filter will have favorites only and has an image under here. So favorites only is going to be articles that you favorite, which means you starred that article. So if I favorited this article and go to favorites only, that would be in that favorite only show. Has image is another way to filter here. So it's going to take into consideration the publisher's images that have been provided. So that means that whenever you're searching for content, each of the articles should have an image associated with it. Lastly, if we're looking at our power-ups and our collections or galleries for that matter, you have the ability to filter based on a limit and offset. If I go ahead and create a MailChimp campaign, we can see that we can apply a filter view here. Just like that. If I edit that filter view, we can see now the time as well as the limit. So the limit's going to be how many articles are sent in that email, how many articles are displayed on your website, and it's going to give that a numerical value. And then offset's going to be whenever you say, when I want to skip the first two articles, you'd put in 2, and then it would start at the third article. That is just a general overview of filter views. They do much, much more. To learn how to create filter views and apply them, please check out other articles on our Learn site. If you have any questions about the UpContent platform, please feel free to email us with those questions at info@upcontent.com or give us a call at 412-447-1773. Thanks.